Welcome back to Ronnie's Remedy. We have a special superhero on set today, but I'm Ronnie and I've got all the remedies for your life's problems. So, like I said, I have a special superhero on set today. I actually asked him to come because I want to know his true identity and I want to know what it's like being Spider-Man. So, everybody, round of applause. This is Spider-Man. So, hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. And yourself?
Good, good, good. I'm so glad you said yes. I have seen you on Instagram. You are technically on Instagram. What Yuma's Amazing Spider-Man?
Yeah, Yuma. It's Yuma Amazing.sm
Yes.
for I think like impersonation reasons with Disney and so
You don't
yeah.
want to get sued.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
had an
yeah.
account taken down before for that.
Really?
Yes, they're very serious about
Well,
it.
I can understand why.
Yeah,
It's all trademarked. But I
exactly.
love what you're doing. I see you doing stuff for like the Children's Museum.
Mm.
I saw you at the Walk for Autism, and I was like, what a cool guest to have. Like you're doing something that nobody else in this town is doing. So
Yeah,
thank you so much for saying yes, getting
of
the day
course.
off work because I know. I know your name's not Peter Parker, but I know Peter
No.
Parker had a real job too, you know?
Yeah,
So you have a real job. So
yes, I
why
do.
don't you tell us your name?
My name is Isaac Ayon. I
Okay.
work full time as a line cook.
Really?
Yes, and unlike Peter Parker, I'm actually on time. I'm never I'm never late. So
Well, that's more my alley.
yeah,
I'm always late. Always late.
exactly.
Okay, well, do you want to take your mask off?
Yes, I
He's
will.
going to show us his true
Actually,
identity, you guys, what Spider-Man never does.
so
Wow. Is it hot in there?
no, only sometimes.
Like
It's not
blazing
too
hot. Can I
bad.
see it?
Yeah, of course, go for it.
Oh, wow. It's like real hard.
I can show you right now. I can't take the whole thing apart, but
Well, there's like a Spider-Man mask in here.
yeah, it's a face
And
shell.
then you've got the, because when you put it on, you look like the real Spider-Man. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Well, it's nice to see your real face.
thank you.
I've
It's
never
nice to
seen
meet
you
you.
before. This is the first time we've met. And what better way to do it than on camera?
Yeah.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your background? Where are you from?
I'm from here in Yuma. I was born and raised here.
Hmm.
Um,
How old are you?
25 years old. I'm gonna be 26 in July.
Oh,
So it's
nice.
perfect for the movie coming out too in July
Are
31st.
you gonna go and like the get up?
I'm trying to bug Harkins. I've been bugging them for about a
Mm.
year now to let
Like
me
to do
do it.
something?
Yeah, to partner
Oh,
with me
oh, that
where
would
I
be
can we can
awesome.
partner together.
Yep.
I can be there. I'm trying to find a
You could
way
be
to tell them.
outside, like hanging out with the
Yeah, or even
kids.
inside. I'm trying to find a way to tell them like I
Yeah,
can bring a bunch of people in.
you really could too,
Yeah.
especially the little kids. Okay, so you're from here from Yuma,
Yes, I am.
and you're 25, and you said you're a line cook. Where at?
Yeah. I don't know if I want to say that just because my coworkers know. All of my coworkers know. They
Okay.
make fun of me sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind. I don't
I'm
mind.
not and that's just because people don't like people doing other like things
Yeah.
like this. Like being outside the box scares people. But that's
Mm.
why I really wanted to meet you because I was like, this guy had like you don't care, you want to do your own thing. So
Yeah.
let's get into why you do this. So have you always been into Spider-Man?
Yeah, my whole life I've loved Spider-Man. You can ask any of my family and my
Mm-hmm.
friends, like, what's the one thing he always talked about? They're gonna
Spider-Man.
say Spider-Man, yeah. I have a tattoo right here, actually. I can't
Oh,
take it off, but I have a
nice.
tattoo of
Well,
the three spiders.
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I think 2 or 3 years ago I started it.
Hmm.
I didn't even really start it. I just bought another suit. It had a white spider on it, one of the video game ones for
Okay.
Halloween.
Mm.
And I kind of just talked to my girlfriend about it, like,
Mm-hmm.
should I try doing it? It's just sitting in the closet for like a
Mm-hmm.
year or two. And she was like, "Why not?" And
Like start wearing this professionally, maybe
yeah,
doing
like for
like birthdays.
parties,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw some random lady on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
asked if there's an impersonator that does Spider-Man
Really?
specifically.
Oh
And
my
it was a
gosh.
week before that post. And I was like, okay, I'll probably try it.
Mm-hmm.
I messaged her, I contacted her. She didn't get back to me, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it anyways.
She
Why
didn't
not?
say anything.
Yeah, she didn't. I mean, I think they found someone else, but
Okay, yeah. You're probably too late.
yeah,
Okay.
it might have been like a magician. I think I saw on there, but I was like, okay, it
They're like, we'd
works.
rather have a magician. But
Yeah.
it started the flame. It
Yeah.
started the idea of like, hey, why don't I start marketing this?
Mm.
And so that's how I saw you was on Instagram. And I was like, who is this guy? Dressed up as Spider-Man doing these things. I absolutely loved it. My kids love Spider-Man. I have a 5-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 16-year-old who still thinks Spider-Man's awesome. So
Yeah.
they're super jealous that I was coming here today to meet you.
Yeah, he's one of those characters where like it doesn't really matter how old you are.
Mm-hmm.
There's like really little kids that love Spider-Man. There's adults. I
Mm-hmm.
have sometimes when I'm out, there'll be adults screaming out of their cars.
Like,
And
hey, do they call
yeah,
you Peter Parker?
they try, but I try to keep the illusion. Like when people say, I think at the Strong Beginnings where I saw you, I was
Yeah.
walking around with my girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the booths, some lady said Peter Parker a little loud, and I don't think she heard me because I turned around quickly and I did
Oh
like
yeah,
the notion like
yeah.
shh, and she
Don't
kind of
tell. Don't
jumped.
tell.
She jumped, kind of looking at me like, oh man, and I was like, yeah, like I can hear,
I bet
but
you get some crazy things said to you.
yeah.
Okay, so you thought, okay, let's do this. Let me go ahead and start, doing birthday parties. Is that how this started? Like kids' birthday parties, or what was like your first gig?
It was kids' birthday parties just because I was never fully into the idea of like just
Mm-hmm.
walking around with it on. There's
Sure.
not really much here. There is a Yumacon, but it's relatively small.
Yeah.
But I would look around, all these other big cities have like 2 or 3 guys that dress up as Spider-Man pretty
Mm-hmm.
often.
Mm-hmm.
And Yuma didn't really have anything
Yeah.
at all. Like no superheroes, no nothing,
Mm-hmm.
besides a few party mascots. So I was
Okay.
like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I try to get as good as I can for the suits and all that stuff.
The pictures look great.
Yeah,
You,
thank
you
you.
get down in the spider position pretty well.
Yeah, I
Pretty
tried.
flexible.
My girlfriend was the one that did the first photo shoot. I love her.
Mm.
She's amazing because I was like, hey, it was
What's
in
her
the
name?
sun. What was
What's her name?
that? Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. Thanks for
Hello.
like lending me him today.
Yeah, she's
So
amazing. She takes amazing photos. I felt bad because we are kind of in the sun, and I was like, all right, let's just get it over
I love
with.
how supportive she is. Because I
Yes.
would think a lot of girlfriends would be like, grow up, or
Mhm.
like, stop. What are you doing? But I love that you found the one that's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's see what can
Yeah.
happen.
Ever since we met and we were dating, it was
Mhm.
like, yeah, it's all about Spider-Man.
Oh, so she loves
She knew from the
Spider-Man.
jump,
But she loves
basically.
Spider-Man too? Not
She
as much.
likes Spider-Man, not as much as me, but
I love that.
yeah.
Okay, so you're doing birthday parties. How did you get involved with like the Children's Museum? Did you just go to them and say, hey, I want to help?
Basically, yeah, I think I went to Strong Beginnings at first. I
Okay.
just messaged them because I
Sure.
knew I'm just a regular guy doing this. I'm not with an organization.
Exactly.
So I know some people are more cautious.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted some photos.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think my mom was the one that kind of started.
Mm-hmm.
Her boyfriend's family had a party and the kids
Okay.
loved Spider-Man. So she was like, hey, you should do it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll pay you. And that was my first.
They'll pay you.
Yeah, that was my first party.
I
So
love
thank you,
it.
Mom. I love you.
Aw.
Um,
I know my mom's my biggest supporter too.
yeah,
I was just telling you she was my first guest on this podcast. Like I just randomly I was like, Mom, I need a guest in 5 minutes. She's like, okay, I'll be
yeah.
there. So shout out to moms. So you got paid your first birthday party. Are you booked up? Like, is business good? You're still trying to market yourself?
I'm always trying to market myself just
Yeah.
because I want people to book in advance. It's a little easier
Sure.
to get my work schedule and
That's
in general.
true.
And in general, just for them to have that time
Mm-hmm.
to be like, okay, I have this guy for that day.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
And
So what all comes with the Spider-Man package? So people know. Like, hey, so they message you on Instagram. Or are you on Facebook?
or my Facebook. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Felipe Ayon.
Okay, got it. So they message you, and so what all do they get if they book you as Spider-Man?
So it's by the hour, it's 50 an hour.
Okay.
And I'll answer questions, I'll take photos with everybody,
The birthday
anybody.
boy.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'll help line kids up for the piñata. Some of the kids are crazy. They
You get
swing
hit? You
around
get
like
hit?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's slipping me, the birthday cake.
Yeah, the cake.
And I really try to tell them like, hey, try to book me in that hour. So
Mhm.
right before I leave,
Mhm.
we can do the piñata and the birthday cake, take
Mhm.
more photos, and
Yeah.
then
And then you're
that'll
done.
be it. Yeah.
And you keep like your mask on the whole time?
Yes, all the
Yeah,
time.
I bet it's hot. It's gonna start being summer here, so
I know it's all right. I can deal with it.
I love it. I love your positive attitude. So $50, totally reasonable.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then what else? So besides birthday parties, anything else coming up for you?
Not that I know of right now.
Mhm.
I always try and stay on top of the events.
Yeah.
Like with the Strong Beginnings, I did their trunk or treat.
Yes.
I was there for a little bit. We
I
bought
just had
like,
Bernice on like 2 weeks
I
ago.
saw that
She's so
when I was at
awesome.
work. I was listening to it.
Oh, I
And I was
love
like,
it.
oh, that's the lady, because they've
Oh.
always told me Bernice when I
Oh, but you
messaged.
never met her?
But I've never met
Oh,
her.
okay. Well, she's great. And she thought you were awesome too. She was excited that you were on. So I just find you very interesting that you have the courage to go out and do this and you have a good time with it. It's like you have a young spirit still. You're only 25.
Yeah.
You know, so we'll see how long you do this, but I really appreciate you coming on. So if anyone wants to book his parties, message him. So you're doing birthday parties and I don't know, like anything, any
And
events around town.
I do events. The events are $100 an hour.
Okay.
It depends on how big they are, but
Sure.
for charity events like the Strong Beginnings and
Mm-hmm.
the Children's Museum, I think. Well, I did charge them for the Children's Museum for the
Okay.
5K. I think they had.
Yeah, I
But-
saw the social media videos. They were
Yeah.
so funny.
But I'll try and be really flexible with like anything. But charity events, I'll be there for like an hour or two. No charge at all.
Awesome. Well, I guess we can wrap up. But my question is like, why do you do this? Why do you enjoy doing this?
I mean, well, I've always wanted a Spiderman suit since I was little, so part of it was like a real one.
Yeah.
So
And you brought your
yeah, my web
webs.
shooters.
I was like, do they really shoot webs? He's like, no.
No, they just really look like the
I was
the
like,
actual
dang it,
movie that's
man.
coming out.
You need
But
like the real ones. Or like
I
those
know,
are
I'm
real,
gonna find a
but
way.
you can MacGyver it yourself, I'm sure.
I'll find a way one day.
But it's cool. Like, do you enjoy seeing the kids like eyes
Yeah.
light up when you walk in?
Yeah, it's the reactions, and then everyone else's too.
Yeah.
And I think on top of it, it's because there's no one here like it, like I've told you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and in general, like everyone's heads turn because it's impossible to miss like bright red and blue. They kind of look at me weird, but they're
I was
kinda
just
like,
gonna
"Oh,
say,
that's
so
cool."
I go and get him in the lobby, and we're walking through the Yuma sun right now, and then I see some ladies looking up from their desk, like, "What?" I know, I'm sure you just
Yeah,
get
I
all
always
the
get those
stares. Like, is that guy dressed up as Spider-Man?
I
It's
don't,
not Halloween.
I don't mind it when I have the mask on, but
Mhm.
because it's a given. But when
Yeah.
they see my face, it's a little more. I feel a little more awkward. I try not to have people see my face just for like the mystique, I guess.
Exactly.
Kinda
You wanna
keep
stay
it, like,
mysterious.
who is it in a way?
But he had to take the mask off here because we gotta talk.
I had to.
He
so
was
it's
like,
all right.
he's like, my voice will be muffled. I was like,
Yeah.
it's fine, it's fine. Well, thank you so much for being
course.
here and wearing the costume and all of that. So why don't we dive into some questions? So he's like, I don't know how much relationship help I can give you, but we're gonna dive in. Oh, and then he said it might be hard to pick up the
Yeah,
questions.
with the fabric. So
That's okay, just try. We'll see.
hopefully, see, already some trouble.
All right, he got one. And then we'll just read it and answer it. Here, let me see. Okay, I guess we can keep that one for next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to reach back in.
Oh man.
What?
That's a longer.
That's okay.
All right. I've been dating my boyfriend for 4 years. We live together. We have a dog and share bills. He won't pop the question. I've made it clear I want to get married, and we've even had some arguments over it. Do I wait for a proposal or give him an ultimatum? I really love him, but I don't know what he's waiting for. From always a bridesmaid.
All right, so I always put the guest on the spot.
Yeah.
What's the first thing that comes to mind? Like, what would you tell this person if this was your friend?
I think
Does she give the ultimatum?
Well, I think how bad have the arguments been? Kind of. Have they been
I see.
little squabbles? Have they been full-on arguments?
Mm-hmm. Well, what about you? Okay, so you have a girlfriend,
Yes, for about 5 or 6 years already.
and you're not married?
Not yet. We wanted to get a house first. We always talked about it, like the ring or the house. I want to get a
The
ring
ring or
before
the
we get married.
Isn't that crazy that rings have to be that expensive?
Yeah, and I'm the kind of guy where like, but I want to get you the ring.
Yeah.
I want to get you the ring.
You
I don't
wanna-
just want to be like, oh, okay, we're married.
You want to be
cool.
chivalrous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did end up buying a house, but I'm gonna
Really?
start saving. I'm gonna start saving for a ring. And
Do you
all
guys
that.
own a house together
Yes.
at 25?
Yes.
That is amazing. I'm 40. I have yet to ever own a house.
It took a while of looking. It took
How many houses did you look at?
maybe about like 7 or 8.
That's not bad.
Not too bad, but
I have a
some of
realtor.
them.
She's taken us on like 15, 20, and we're like, we can't make up our minds. You just
Yeah.
Is it true that when you walk in, you know, like you're like, this is the one?
Not for me. It took me a little bit.
Like I hate
It
this
took
house.
me a little bit. I was kind of like, I have to warm up.
More, yeah, exactly. But it's probably like the right size, the right price range,
Yeah.
in the right area.
I think we went back to it like 2 or 3 different times.
That's what usually happens. Okay, so you're not married because you wanted to get the house first. So now you're saving for the ring. Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys have been together 5-6 years, you said?
About 6 years.
I mean, and there's no time limit. So she's like, we've been together 4 years, we lived together, you know, I want to get married, and do I wait for a proposal, give him an ultimatum? So like, I don't know. I guess maybe the boyfriend doesn't want to get married.
Well, I'd say have an honest conversation about that, because I do want to get married, but for me, like, I'll say right now, as a man, 25 years old, I do want to get married, but part of it is the anxiety of the economy still
Being
sometimes
where it
feel
is.
like it's just going to completely crash.
Yeah.
Sometimes everything is still going up, it's going down.
That's right. It's so unbalanced. You don't know what's going to happen in the future.
And to me, it's like, well, maybe he's thinking, he's not trying to like scare you in a way, because sometimes I do think, what if I run out of money, what if this and that, because there is this myth that you need like $10,000 for a ring and another 20 or another 10 for like the engagement and then the band and then all this stuff.
Do you want to have a big wedding?
I personally, no, not like a huge wedding.
We went to the courthouse and we bought these rings together. Like, me and my husband, we met, and then we had a baby. You know, we did everything backwards, and then we got pregnant, moved in together, and then a year, when our son was almost a year, we were like, okay, let's just get married. I didn't want to get married. He wanted to get married. Marriage scares me, you know, and I was like, everything's gonna change, or now we're like legally tied to each other, you know. So I was scared, but we did. We went and picked out each other's rings together at Zales. It was a fun experience, you know, to be able to go and do that. There was no proposal, there was nothing, and then we just told our family, like, hey, October 22nd, we're going to the courthouse. If you want to go, go. If not, it's fine. And then we went to eat at Du Bois after. You know, like, we kept it really simple, because that's just the type of person I am. And I don't believe in spending like 20 grand on a wedding for one day. Like, it's, to me, that's just not. But some people want the big extravagant wedding. Some people want the 500 guests, and that's totally fine. That just wasn't me. So, but you want something simple?
Yeah, I think we both kind of want something simple. We don't mind paying like a little more for maybe certain things, but we're not too fully sure on that yet.
Yeah.
But I'd say talk about it, you know, what does he want, what do you want, and then maybe try and meet somewhere in the middle.
Maybe have a timeline.
Yeah.
Like, hey, okay, it's been 4 years, what are we gonna do? Are we waiting till 5? You know, like, what are we doing? You're already living together, you're already acting married. Maybe that's probably why he feels the need to not propose or not do it, because he's like, well, we're already together. What's the big deal? So ultimatums don't work, though. I'll tell you that.
Anything, an ultimatum will like scare him, because it's kind of, it'll scare him maybe into thinking, okay, we have to do it now.
Yeah, and then it's rushed, and it's not really heartfelt. But ultimatums rarely ever work, because, like you just said, that person feels pressured, your back's against the wall, and it's almost like an angry thing. You know, do this, and it's like, well, why? Why do I have to do that? So, that's great advice. You know, have that honest talk about it, and see if you're even on the same page. You know, and if not, maybe find a different relationship or get engaged for a year. But all right, so when we're done with the question, we throw it at the camera. All right, next one. You actually picked one. You don't have to put your hand back in.
I know. I was hoping I'd get 2 or 3. All right. My wife wants to share every detail of our lives on social media, but I value privacy. There are some events with our kids that I don't want the world to see. I don't need every meal I eat online or place we shop to be tagged. I don't mind social media, but I am sick of most of it. Am I being overdramatic and need to accept how the world is? Or can I tell her my true thoughts? Wish I was offline.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on that? Do you post every little thing?
No, I don't. I really don't. That's not overdramatic at all, honestly. I think right now my girlfriend doesn't actually have a lot of social media.
That's
just
awesome.
the basics, maybe like YouTube and stuff, just to watch videos.
Yeah, that's not even like social media. That's just watching videos.
Yeah, and on my Spiderman account, I don't post everything. Literally just the Spiderman stuff and maybe like other stuff I'm working on, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Same
on
with
your Instagram, I've never even seen. I was looking at it this morning before I came in. I don't even think there's a picture of you without your mask on.
There is like one
really?
from a photo shoot like a long time ago.
I didn't see it.
But I snuck it in there, or I hid it in there somewhere on purpose.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do a treasure hunt later then. Okay, so you're not big on posting everything online, like your food.
Yeah.
Like people just want to like post their food. It's like, that's great that you're eating a burrito. Like who cares, you know? And I agree that. So me and my husband, when we met, I had no social media. I didn't have a single account. I was offline, and he had Facebook, and he was obsessed with it to where it was eating into our family time. Like we'd all be hanging out watching the movie, and he'd be scrolling away, and he's not present. And so we had to have a long talk about that, and he eventually deleted it. I did not make him delete it. He one day was like, I think I'm gonna get rid of it, like deactivate it, you know. And I was like, okay. He loved that. Like he just realized how time consuming it is, you know, to sit there and scroll. And so but then I started writing for this paper, you know, here at the Yuma Sun, and then I got on the radio, and now I'm doing all these things where you need to promote. So I was like,
you need to have it
exactly, you know,
on it.
yeah. So go ahead.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I don't know. Did they say how old they were?
No,
I don't think they did.
They're probably young, I would assume.
Well, and then as a young person too, I'll say Facebook's very addicting. A lot of that stuff is very addicting because it's made to be. It's made to, if you endless scroll, it's doom scrolling, which is what it's called. It's made for you to just keep going and going and never really feel full of it.
That's the algorithm.
And sometimes it's just an addiction, not because it's your fault or anything. It's literally the way the system is designed. At one point, I watch YouTube videos while I eat, but usually they're like 10, 20 minutes, sometimes 30-minute long, like analysis of something.
Sure.
And at one point, when shorts started coming out on YouTube, I would watch them and eat.
Yep.
And I was watching like a 10-minute video. I got like 3 minutes into it, and I kind of thought, I'm bored. Oh, I need to do something else.
Oh man!
And once I hit that, I was like, I need to watch longer videos or just get off completely.
Yeah, because we should be able to sit for more than 3 minutes. Because if you post a video like on Instagram or something, it's like, oh, this video's over 3 minutes. It won't be shown to new followers or whatever. It's like, this is so ridiculous. You know, that our brains have now become wired to watch something for like a minute. 60 seconds, 90 seconds, or we're bored. And it's like, why do I have to catch your attention in the first 5 seconds for you to watch? Because that's just the way that the world has. But you're right. So the algorithm has designed it that way. It is to be addictive. Yeah.
And I think if you just bring that up and say like, hey, that's kind of what they want you to do. They want you to be online all the time. It wastes time.
Yeah.
Instead of like cleaning the yard or cleaning something.
Hanging out with us.
Or
anything. Yeah.
And I think that's a big argument too over the dinner table where you're just on the phone. I need to work on that myself too. Yeah. And I'm trying to.
So we don't have phones at the dinner table like most of the time. And then occasionally I'll see my husband like sneak his over and start doing whatever. But he's in paramedic school. He's a firefighter. He's doing something. I'm like, put the phone away, you know, because we don't need it. But our 16-year-old has a phone. He has no social media. We're not allowing him to ever have an account as long as he's under our roof. Like we haven't even got his brain used to that algorithm. And I feel like that's a big problem today, is letting kids have pages at such a young age.
Yeah, and trying to go back to it. I think maybe if you just tell them like,
tell her, I don't want our life online for everyone to see. Yeah. Are you like, okay, so are you a private person naturally?
I'm a very private person.
Yeah.
Actually, I think my Facebook is actually private.
It's not even public.
You'll see me advertising everywhere, but other than that, I'm like super private.
Me too.
But I think instead of saying like, hey, let's get off of our phones completely, because that can sound super like, oh, you're the problem, it's you.
Yeah.
You can say something like, I want to get off, or maybe we should take some time and just slowly wean off of it, because that's kind of what you need to do. Cutting it cold turkey usually doesn't work.
It doesn't, because then you just kind of like relapse right back into it.
Yeah.
Like I wake up every day and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get on my phone for an hour. It like never works. You know, how about let me try 5 minutes, you know, after I wake up. Because I can be addicted to it too.
Yeah.
But I agree with keeping the children a little bit private. Sometimes I post my kids, and I don't know if I like that. You know, I
Yeah.
was always very much against my husband posting anything to do with our children and keeping them offline. But I'm not like a, hey, every single day posting my child. It's like a big milestone or maybe something,
Yeah.
you know, like that. But it just seems like they're having a disagreement, you know,
Yeah.
about social media.
Yeah, some of it is good. Like the kids, I understand that.
Yeah.
Some of my family, they don't put any of their kids online. If
Yeah.
they ever do, it's like what you said, like milestones.
Like once a month, if
Yeah.
even that. Yeah.
I think just slowly getting it,
Sure.
telling them like, hey, you know, let's not, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe,
And you want some moments to stay private, like
Yeah.
special. You know, I remember
Mhm.
telling my husband that, like, why does the world get to see this? They're not
Yeah.
here. We're here.
or
you know?
maybe it can be simple as if you take a vacation,
Mhm.
instead of posting right there at the moment.
hmm Maybe after.
Yeah, after.
Yeah.
Because then you can like take a few photos, a few
Mhm.
selfies, record whatever you do,
Exactly.
and then later on,
Yeah.
you know, put the phone down, and then way later on, you're still in the moment,
Yeah.
and later on you post it.
Like later
On
on
your
when you're home
downtime.
unpacking.
Yeah.
Then
Avoid
post what you
unpacking,
did.
or avoiding unpacking.
Exactly. Never fun.
I know.
All right, well that was good. I love your advice. You're very
I'm-
level-headed for being
I'm
20.
trying.
For being 25, you're very I feel like you're mature. I don't
I
know if I
try
was
my
this mature at 25. I was crazy at your age.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, you're doing great. We can answer another one. All right, we got like 5 minutes left. We're gonna answer another.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no.
Uh
I
oh.
want to be an actor and singer, but my family doesn't believe in me. They tell me to get real and let that dream go. I want to move to New York, and no one will support me. I just wish they would let me try and fail or try and win. How do I tell them their lack of support hurts me? Their lack of support hurts me a lot without them lecturing me more. I want to be a superstar.
What do you think? Oh wait, we never threw the other one.
Yeah.
You want to throw it? You want to try to web it? I wish you had real.
Everyone always tells
I
me
want
about
that
the web.
so bad.
Well, my coworkers do that. Sometimes my managers will look at me and they'll be like, I'm like, yeah, okay.
You're like, yeah, I love it, but it's who you are.
I'll throw it towards mine.
All right, okay, so that was past due. Let's get
Yeah.
back to this question. So what about, have you ever wanted to be like in showbiz?
Personally, no, not really, honestly.
Because what you're doing isn't
Fully.
really like showbiz. It's a little bit of acting though.
It
you
is. I mean, the good part is I kind of get to be myself, I guess.
Yeah.
But other ways, I have to really remind myself going into it that I'm representing this character.
Yes,
So anything I do needs to be
like
very
professional.
professional, very friendly,
Mm-hmm.
and especially for the kids, very since they
Appropriate.
can't see my since they can't see my face, I need
Yeah.
to be expressive.
Yes,
So that's one
exactly.
thing. Like,
Because in the movies, his mask moves. You
yeah,
know, his
you can kind of
eyes.
see what he's
Exactly.
feeling.
Yeah.
Or sometimes with the CGI, they'll move his
Yes.
mouth.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that one day, but I
That
can
would
try
be
and
cool,
like
dude.
break it and find out. But I need to be super exaggerative. When
Yeah.
the kids do something, clap a lot, like
Mhm,
thumbs
like,
up, do all
yeah.
kinds of
I
stuff.
love that.
But
So for this
think-
person though, they want to make that big move. They want to go try to be on Broadway. They want to fulfill their dreams, and their family's not being supportive. So was your family supportive of this venture? You said your mom was. What about the rest?
I mean, I'm sure they were. It's not anything like I quit my job and this is the only thing I'm doing.
Exactly.
I think I'm sure they're supportive. I think they just kind of thought, well, we're not surprised that you did this. Honestly, it's
You've
a long
been
time
saying
coming.
this since you
Yeah,
were 5.
Exactly.
I love
So,
that.
But
Mm-hmm.
I think you say you want to go to New York,
Mhm.
be an actor, a singer. Honestly, I do see how they're a little hesitant because
Sure.
that is a big move. Let's say you make it big move.
Yeah.
You're solo. You're going to be solo over there. Honestly, there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
predatory practices in Hollywood
That's
and
right.
New York and all this stuff.
Mhm.
But
They're
I think-
worried. Yeah.
I think the good thing about now,
Mhm.
we're in 2026, you don't have to go to New York to prove you're an actor, to
That's
prove
true.
you're a singer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that I follow on my Spiderman account. I
Mhm.
follow other cosplayers.
Yeah.
Some of them they just do it just because. Some of them are super serious about it. There's a lot of good actors on Instagram in general. You can find some really good actors, really good singers.
It's a different world today. Yeah, you don't have to make it big on, you know, the New York Strip or, you know, Sunset Boulevard to try to become an actress. You're very much right that this person could maybe try to start doing some like social media videos, singing, acting, whatever, you know, but there's nothing wrong with wanting to go to like the hub of where you would get hired, where the auditions are held, you know, stuff like that. But they're kind of asking like, my family's not supportive and it's bothering me. So my advice would be stop letting them affect how you feel. Yeah. You know?
And I think hopefully you're not quitting everything.
And like you said,
if you're like 20, 25, 30, hopefully you're not like quitting everything.
I'm throwing in my college degree.
But it's definitely doable if you're part-time, full-time.
Sure.
If you're young enough, part-time. And constantly pushing out this kind of content. Maybe even if you make short films, there's a lot of people that make short films. There's a lot of I'll always go back to it. There's people that make Spiderman short films and they're pretty good at it. It takes a lot of editing, but they do it.
On their spare time. Like you're saying.
This is kind of like out of nowhere, from out of reach, but the recent movie that came out, The Backrooms, it's like a horror.
I haven't seen
suspense.
it. I want to see it. Yeah.
But the guy that made it, Kane Pixels, he made it on YouTube at first, and it was like a big YouTube series. I think he's like 20.
What?
He's 20 and he started it all on his own.
Oh my god.
He made everything on some app called Blender.
Oh wow.
And if you go watch it, it's really good. I like it.
And now look.
Yeah, and he's with what, 824.
That is so cool.
I think it made one of their. It surpassed like what is it called?
One of their top movies.
Yeah, I think
Which one?
It made a lot of movies.
I've seen a lot of A24 movies. I'm a big scary movie fan. I love scary movies. My husband hates them. I will have to trick him into watching them with me. I'm like, oh, it's a romance. He's like, why is someone getting murdered? You know. So that's amazing. Like, and that's what you could tell this person is. You don't have to make it big by going somewhere. You could start small here and do it online. But I understand your dreams of wanting to go somewhere. And but you cannot let people stop you. You cannot let people's negative comments stop you. Oh, we don't want you to go. It's just not caring what people think. You know? So.
And instead of moving to New York or Hollywood or anywhere big and having a big fail, and let's say you go in debt, need to come back, try and fail here. You know, make. Well, if you're gonna
where the fall won't be as hard.
Yeah, exactly. Where there's almost no monetary loss.
Yeah.
Like a camera, microphone, try doing your own short film, anything where if it does take off to a good degree, then you're still here. And then you can move somewhere bigger maybe. Yeah. But if it doesn't go anywhere, then okay, go back and try again. Exactly. Just keep trying. And you know, don't let anybody tell you can't do it. We're literally in an age where you can do almost anything at this point.
Anything is imaginable anyways. It really is with technology and the resources we have at our fingertips. And so, but family sometimes is not very supportive and they don't want you to go. And honestly, I feel like it's all out of fear. It's out of fear that you'll get hurt, you'll get lost. Like you said, a lot of predatory things are happening in today's world where it's like, you don't want to lose your daughter or son, you know, to something like that. So.
And usually it is for the best when they tell you something.
Yes.
But
you just don't want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to hear.
That happens to me still with my mom. My dad's passed, but even when he was alive, I'd be like, I don't want to hear that right now.
Yeah, you know? Growing up, like thinking about just random things my mom would tell me. Like, all right, fine.
But now doesn't it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, that was great. I am blown away by Spider-Man's advice. You did really, really good. You're like, this is my first time on camera. No, you did amazing.
Never given advice first time on camera. I feel weird. I'm not photogenic either.
Maybe you're fine. Yeah, you did great. Super excited you came today. So while we wrap up, I'm sad to go. I want to hang out with Spider-Man more, but why don't you tell everybody how to reach you if they want to book you or just get in touch with you?
I don't have a business card. That's all right.
It's okay. Yeah, just tell the camera.
Yeah. So on Instagram, I'm Yuma amazing.sm. That's again the impersonation stuff. I've had another account completely
like dismantled,
taken down.
Yeah.
And other cosplay people too have
had their
messaged around saying, hey, this is me, my old account at like
Oh, okay.
2,000 followers, completely just broken.
So lame.
Yeah, but I mean, they have to do it. It's
I get
whatever.
it.
But
So that's the one you have now.
yes.
I follow you. You're great. Okay. And like, did you have like an email or anything?
No, I don't use it for email. My
Okay.
email is like flooded with other stuff, so I can't.
You're like, I have
reach it.
10,000 unread emails.
Yeah, so I'll never reach it. So honestly, but my Facebook is Felipe Ayon. You'll see me posting
Okay.
all over the place on the marketplace.
Okay, yeah, and we'll give all your info to the graphics guy, and he'll put all this underneath you, and it'll be great. And thank you so much
Of course,
for
thank you
coming
for
on
having me.
and just showing me what it is, you know, to be
Yeah, of
Spider-Man.
course.
So I really, really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, hope you had fun hanging with Spider-Man. We'll see you later.
See you later.